Good evening and welcome to Friends of the Playhouse, Sing for Support, Act 2. I'm China Tamblin and I'm a member of the Playhouse board. I first walked through those Playhouse doors over 14 years ago, and honestly, I couldn't believe that our community is so lucky to have such a magical performance space. Over the years, I have witnessed thousands of children enter through those doors for the first time. What a joy to see the wonder and excitement on their faces as they gaze around the Playhouse. We miss the Playhouse. We miss live theater, and we know you do too. That's why these events are so important. They help us feel connected to you again, and we need that right now. Our December event was really successful, and we decided to continue bringing together Playhouse performers with you, our fabulous virtual audience. In fact, if you are a Playhouse alumni and you'd like to sing for support, go to our website and you can get more information on how to participate. Tonight, we bring you entertainment for free, but we ask, if you can, please make a donation. To donate, use the link in our YouTube description or go to our website, playhousesananselmo.org, and you'll find the links to make a donation. If you haven't already, please follow us on Instagram and Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your continued support. We cannot wait till we're all together again, sitting in the Playhouse, laughing and enjoying live theater. Have a wonderful evening and enjoy the show.
Hi, my name is Kasey Hernandez, and I think I've been in about 7 productions and fundraisers at the Playhouse, and I've had the opportunity to see my mom and many of my friends and many of you in countless shows at the Playhouse. And I feel really lucky, to be a part of the beautiful and welcoming theater community that we have here in Marin, and I think that we're all lucky to have a place like the Playhouse where we can come together and make memories and feel safe to be ourselves and create. So anyways, here is a song. This is The Spark of Creation from Children of Eden by Stephen Schwartz. I've got an itching on the tips of my fingers. I've got a boiling in the back of my brain. I've got a hunger burning inside me, cannot be denied. I've got a feeling that the Father who made us, when he was kindling the pulse in my veins, he left a tiny spark of that fire smoldering inside. The spark of creation is flickering within me. The spark of creation is blazing in my blood. A bit of the fire that lit up the stars and breathed life into the mud. The first inspiration, the spark of creation. I see a mountain and I want to climb it. I see a river and I want to leave shore. Where there is nothing, let there be something, something made by me. There's things waiting for me to invent them. There's worlds waiting for me to explore. I am an echo of the eternal cry of let there be. The spark of creation is burning bright within me. The spark of creation won't let me rest at all until I discover or build or uncover a thing that I can call my celebration of the spark of creation. The spark of creation, may it burn forever. The spark of creation, I am a keeper of the flame. We think all we want is a lifetime of leisure, each perfect day the same, endless vacation. And that's alright if you're a kind of crustacean, but when you're born with an imagination, sooner or later you're feeling the fire get hotter and higher. The spark of creation.
My name is Kylie, and the Playhouse holds an extremely special place in my heart. Before I even performed there, I saw multiple shows, and then I was lucky enough to get to do multiple shows there with Stapleton. And It has such a warm environment. There are so many people who are familiar with it, and it really feels like a community every time that I'm there. So I'm very grateful for the Playhouse and excited to be a part of this. I had a little trouble because I grew a little tail. Well, it wasn't really little, it was absolutely giant, and it really was attractive, but you never even noticed, so I felt a little silly even trying. Besides which, the tail was too heavy for normal flying. Well, when the hunters caught you, I could see that I'd been foolish, because I couldn't even help you. No, I couldn't even fly. And I got so very frightened, because I knew I had to save you. No one else was gonna go to all the labor. It was all up to me. All you had was your next door neighbor. So I flew to the doctor named Dake, and I said, my tail has been a mistake. And I said, Dr. Dake, I've been foolish in vain. Pluck it out, get it off. I won't do it again. Pluck, 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 ouch, it hurt a lot. Pluck, 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 ooh, a tender spot. Pluck, 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 just one feather tail. But suddenly, Gertrude could sail.
Strange dear, but true dear, when I'm close to you, dear, the stars fill the sky, so in love with you am I. Even without you, my arms fold about you. You know, darling, why so in love with you am I. In love with the night mysterious, the night when you first were there. In love with my joy delirious, when I knew that you could care. So taunt me and hurt me, deceive me, desert me. I'm yours till I die. So in love, so in love, so in love with you, my love. Am I.
Oh, hi, I'm Simon Eves, coming to you from this lovely tropical beach. I first set foot in the Playhouse in January 2002. My wife, Katie, had been cast in the San Anselmo Town Players production of Oliver, one of approximately 73 productions of Oliver that have taken place there over the years. With a couple of weeks to go, they lost their sound person and I got roped in to help. Little did I know that that would just be the start of my community theatre career. 19 years later, not much has changed. The building really hasn't changed at all. Few things have, though. I remember the time when you used to have to get this huge wooden ladder to change the lights. This ladder was approximately 90 feet tall and was about the scariest thing I've ever seen. I went up it precisely once and that was enough. I vowed to stick to sound from then onwards. That wasn't the only ladder. There used to be another one that went up into the booth through the trapdoor. We made good use of that in the first production by making some orphans appear at the back of the audience. I remember the time when the only communicable diseases one had to worry about were the ones that you might catch if you sat for too long on the old sofa in the lobby. And the time before the sheetrock was put in downstairs, when there really was nowhere in the building but you were more than half an inch of plywood away from the audience. And if you were standing backstage, as I was during Act 1 of Oklahoma, and you feel something dripping on your head, it's probably because there's a little girl in the audience who's enjoying the show so much, she really doesn't want to tell her mum she needs the bathroom. But there's one part of the Playhouse that will always be very special to me, and that's a small section of wall in an undisclosed location, where in 2006, when my family and I were leaving California and moving back to the UK, some of the younger cast members and crew members of whatever show it was we were doing at the time took it on themselves to engage in what was frankly an act of vandalism, and they started the Wall of Simon, a collection of messages of good wishes for us as we were leaving, to commemorate my time in the Playhouse. Of course, a year and a half later we came back again, which was slightly embarrassing, but never mind. I think the wall is still there. The Sharpie ink has probably faded, and sooner or later that wall will get sanded down and re-varnished or covered in more sheetrock, but the Wall of Simon will always be there, vandalism as it may be. Hope nobody gets in trouble for that. The Playhouse has been a cornerstone of community theatre in Marin for over 50 years, since the original gym of the seminary was converted into a theatre. 50 years is a long time. Lots of people in Marin have had their grounding in theatre in that place. So dig into your pockets and let's keep it going for another 50 years. Enjoy the rest of the show. Right, Google image search, tropical beach.
Hi, my name is Alex Cook, and I will be doing I Love Betsy from Honeymoon in Vegas. I like taxis, I like trains, I like Brooklyn when it rains, but I love Betsy. I like walking after dark, I like jobs in Prospect Park, but I love Betsy. I like Shake Shack, I like Mama in New Jersey's right Roma, the parades when I see them in the DMV. And the Brooklyn Bridge by bike. Heck, there's lots of stuff I like, but I love Betsy, and she loves me. She likes hockey, no I swear. She likes guys with thinning hair, and I love Betsy. She likes pizza and Chinese, Louboutins and mac and cheese. God, I love Betsy. She likes swimming, writing letters. She likes watching doubleheaders. She drinks bourbon and sake and even likes Rocky 3. I'm amazed and I'm impressed, but the thing that I love best is I love Betsy, and she loves me. 5 years. I've been in love with Betsy for 5 years. I can't believe she stuck with me. What kind of luck have I got to keep someone like her around? 10 years. My mom's been dead already for 10 years. So since you put that curse on me, no, there's no curse, there's not a curse. Forget I said curse, the point is it's been long enough. Now it's time to grow up. Mom's in the ground, and look what I found. I like dancing on the pier, I like Broadway once a year, but I love Betsy. I like visits to the zoo, I like opera, that's not true, but I love Betsy. It's been 5 years and I'm ready, get the sparklers and confetti, give a wink to the waiter and summon the maitre d'. Just like Jay-Z and Beyonce, I will make her my fiancé. I love Betsy. I love Betsy. I love Betsy. And Betsy loves me. I'm a schmuck and Betsy loves me. Doesn't matter what I do, I know it's true. I could never live without her. Betsy loves me. It's amazing, Betsy loves me. And tonight I'm gonna show her just how proud I am to know her. There's no danger, there's no drama, there's no Carson, there's no mama. Put my problems in the past. I'm a grown-up man at last. I'm the luckiest guy from the Bronx to the island, so laugh if you want, and this whole town is gonna see that I love Betsy. Sorry, Mama, I love Betsy, and she loves me.
Hi, I'm Jonni Machado, and the Playhouse is special to me because it's the first place I ever did a musical theater production. So now a song to honor it. What I wanted was to fall asleep, close my eyes and disappear, like a pedal on a stream, a feather on the air. Lily white and poppy red, I trembled when he laid me out. You won't feel a thing, he said, when you go down. Nothing gonna wake you now. Dreams are sweet until they're not. Men are kind until they aren't. Flowers bloom until they rot and fall apart. Is anybody listening? I open my mouth and nothing comes out. Nothing gonna wake me now. Flowers, I remember fields of flowers, soft beneath my heels, walking in the sun. I remember someone by my side, turn his face to mine, then I turn away into the shade. If you ever walk this way, come and find me lying in the bed I made.
Could be, who knows? There's something due any day, I will know right away, soon as it shows. It could come cannonballing down through the sky, gleaming its eye, bright as a rose. Who knows? It's only just out of reach, down the block, on a beach, under a tree. I got a feeling there's a miracle due, gotta come true, coming to me. Could it be? Yes, it could. Something's coming, something good. If I can wait, something's coming. I don't know what it is, but it is gonna be great. With a click, with a shock, phone will jingle, door will knock. Open the latch, something's coming, don't know when, but it soon. Catch the moon, one-handed catch. Around the corner, or whistling down the river. Come on, deliver to me. Will it be? Yes, it will. Maybe just by holding still, it'll be there. Come on, something, come on in. Don't be shy, meet a guy, pull up the chair. The air is humming, and something great is coming. Who knows? It's only just out of reach, down the block on a beach, maybe tonight.
Out of the ruins and rubble, out of the smoke, out of a night of struggle, can we see a ray of hope? One pale thin ray, reaching for the day. We can build a beautiful city. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. We can build a beautiful city. Not a city of angels, but we can build a city of man. We may not reach the ending, but we can start slowly but surely, mending brick by brick, heart by heart. Now, maybe now we start learning how we can build a beautiful city. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. We can build a beautiful city. Not a city of angels, but we can build a city of man. When your trust is all but shattered, when your faith is all but killed, you can give up bitter and battered, or you can slowly start to build a beautiful city. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. You can build a beautiful city. Not a city of angels, but finally city, a man. A city, a man.
Hello, my name is Anna Hansen. The Playhouse to me is a place of community, a place of reunion and gathering. I'm from Sacramento, and the first place and the last place I performed at in Marin was the Playhouse. And it's the place where I've met over 90 of you. And you've welcomed me into your arms in this theater community here in Marin, and it has meant so much to me. And to me, the Playhouse is the center of that. So thank you so much, and thank you for being here tonight and supporting the Playhouse in any way you can and keeping this community alive. All I have to say is I am happy to be sitting here doing what is meaningful to me. Working on behalf of the universal dog home. Not barking up a stranger's tree. Now my idea of company would be a friendly face, the kind of face that welcomes you with a grin. The kind of eyes that welcomes you the minute you walk in. A tender glance you simply can't refuse. At times like this, a girl could use a dog. He listens when you tell him things. There's nothing you can't say. And unlike certain people, you can teach him how to stay. And if the world is giving you the blues, he cheers you up by chewing up the news. At times like this, I sure could use a dog. Other people need romance, dancing, playing around. Their people need constant fun. Well, I'm not one. I keep my feet on the ground. Give me a quiet night. A stack of books, a tuna melt on rye. Together underneath the starry sky, and suddenly the night is something rare. And all because there's someone special there, just gazing at the views, his head upon your shoes. At times like that, I sure could use a dog.
Good evening. My name is Dana Cherry. The Playhouse is special to me, as I have been performing there since I was around 8 years old. It's taken all my courage to approach you, not to mention all my stamina to follow you across the hills and desert. But I feel as if I'm ready to confess to you the feelings that I've hidden with great diligence and labor. behind the facade of your odd little next door neighbor. My eyes are too small, I have very large feet, and I'm not very proud of my pitiful tweet. But I've now got a tail that is something to see. Oh, notice me, Horton, feather by feather. This is your next door neighbor calling. Notice me, Horton, Horton together. We could be great. Oh, notice me, Horton, put down the clover. This is your next door neighbor calling. There's a new leaf. Your neighbor's turned over. I was just a no one only yesterday. You showed up and showed me something more. Now I've become someone who has someone to believe in and to be there for. I will not give up hope. I was hooked from the start when I noticed your kind and your powerful heart. So notice me, Horton. Notice me, Horton. Notice me, Horton. The way I notice you.
It was a February day when your dad came by for going away. A U-Haul truck in the driveway. The day was suddenly real. I told you not to come outside, but you saw that truck and you smiled so wide. A real live truck in your driveway. We let you sit behind the wheel. Goodbye, goodbye. Now it's just me, my little guy. And the house felt so big, and I felt so small. The house felt so big, and I felt so small. That night I tucked you into bed. I will never forget how you sat up and said, "Is there another truck coming to our driveway? A truck that will take mommy away." And the house felt so big, and I felt so small. The house felt so big, and I knew there would be moments that I'd miss, and I knew there would be space I couldn't fill, and I knew I'd come up short a million different like that February day. I will take your hand, squeeze it tightly, and say, there's not another truck in the driveway. Your mom isn't going anywhere. Your mom is staying right here. Your mom isn't going anywhere. Your mom is staying right here. No matter what, I'll be here when it all feels so big, till it all feels so small. When it all feels so big, till it all feels so small. Till it all feels so small.
I'm Anne Brenneis of San Rafael. One of the best things about living in Marin County is the very vibrant theater community we have here. And the Playhouse is a huge part of that community. So thank you for supporting the Playhouse.
Got no diamond, got no pearl, still I think I'm a lucky girl. I got the sun in the morning and the moon at night. Sunshine gives me a lovely day. Moonlight gives me the Milky Way. Got no checkbooks, got no banks, still I'd like to express my thanks. I got the sun in the morning and the moon at night. And with the sun in the morning and the moon in the evening, I'm alright.
Hello from New York City. This is Sandi Weldon sending a thank you to the Playhouse for over 45 years of fun. The Playhouse has been a good friend to me all these years. And I don't know if you know this, but in the late 70s, the Playhouse was closed for a while. It had been subsidized by the College Marin for some years, and then I guess due to financial reasons, it got shut down. And I was directing Charlie Brown around that time, and we had lost our theater venue. We were looking for somewhere to perform and even considered the lobby of the Northgate Mall. I don't remember exactly how this happened, but somehow we got the Playhouse open. And we went in and chased the rats away and cleared the cobwebs. And I remember everyone running around collecting cans and bottles and taking them to recycling for money to paint the floor. Anyway, at this time, the Playhouse was called The Barn. So this was a real Mickey Rooney, Judy Garland put on a show in a barn kind of situation. And the Playhouse has had a number of evolutions and names, but my favorite is the Marin Community Playhouse, because that's what it really is, a community. When you walk in, you feel like a family. I've met some of my very best friends there, Kay Coleman, Judy Wiesen, even some elementary drama student who grew up performing at the Playhouse and now has started her own theater company, Jenny Boynton. The Playhouse has been home to many of us and given us some amazing opportunities to direct and perform and work on all aspects of the theater. And I want to say a thank you. And even though I am very far away at this time, 3,000 miles, it will always be close to my heart. You'll never get away from me. You can climb the tallest tree. I'll be there somehow. But a little thing like that couldn't stop me now. I couldn't get away from you, even if you told me to. So go on and try, just try, and you're gonna see how you're gonna not at all get away from me. We love you, Playhouse, and everyone that is working to keep it going.
Hi, my name is Josh Labresco. I first got exposed to the Playhouse, I think 23 years ago, when my daughter was 3 and was participating in a dance recital for the Stapleton School. I'm using the word dance loosely here. The girls mostly ran around and jumped a little bit, and they were, however, wearing ballet slippers and tutus, so I think that counts. In the last 23 years, I've spent a lot of time in the Playhouse. I've been in 6 musicals, been to a lot more dance recitals. I've been in a few revues. I've also done some set building in the Playhouse for various shows and shown my incredible artistic talents at monochrome painting. I find I'm good at black and reasonably good at silver. I also spent probably more time than any other actor I know as house manager for about 100+ shows in the Playhouse, 100+ performances. So I know where the paper towels are kept. I know the mops. I know how to do the oatmeal raisin cookies. I don't know every corner of the Playhouse, but I know a lot of it, and I know where all the lighting switches are. And usually at the end of those performances, I'm the guy standing out in front with a plastic container saying, "Donations for the Playhouse!" And I think that's really what I'm doing here now. This has been a tough year for the arts community, and if you have a few extra bucks to spend, I hope you'll consider sending them to the Playhouse. They could really use it. And now, in honor of our classic old Playhouse, I'm going to sing a little bit from a classic old song. Cigarette holder, which wigs me over her shoulder. She digs me out cattin' that satin doll. Baby, should we go out skipping? Careful, amigo, you're flippin', speaks Latin, that satin doll. She's nobody's fool, and I'm playing it cool as can be. I'd give it a whirl, but I ain't for no girl catching me, you see. Telephone number, well, you know, doing my rumbas with Uno, and battens my satin doll, satin doll.
Hi, I'm Michelle Blasick, and I know that this year has been a rough year for so many people. It's been a year that's challenged us in terms of our health and certainly has affected our communities. And it also means that the things that we're used to doing, we have not been able to do. But there will be a future, and it'll be a bright and sunny future after this pandemic. Join with me to invest in the future, invest and donate to the Playhouse with me so that when this is all over, we'll have a place to celebrate.
I met a man without a dollar to his name, who had no traits of any value but his smile. I met a man who had no yearn or claim to fame, who was content to let life pass him for a while. And I was sure that all I ever wanted was a life like the movie stars led. I'll give you stars and the moon and a soul to guide you and the promise I'll never go. I'll give you hope to bring out all the life inside you and the strength that'll help you grow. I'll give you truth and a future that's 20 times better than any Hollywood plot. And I thought, you know, I'd rather have a yacht. I met a man who lived his life out on the road, who left a wife and kids in Portland on a whim. I met a man whose fire and passion always showed, who asked if I could spare a week to ride with him. And I was sure that all I ever wanted was a life that was scripted and planned. And he said, but you don't understand. I'll give you stars and the moon and the open highway and a river beneath your feet. I'll give you days full of dreams if you travel my way and the summer you can't repeat. I'll give you nights full of passion and days of adventure. No strings, just warm summer rain. And I thought, you know, I'd rather have champagne. I met a man who had a fortune in the bank, who had retired at age 30, set for life. I met a man and didn't know which stars to thank, and then he asked one day if I would be his wife. And I looked up, and all that I could think of was the life I had dreamt I would live. And I said to him, what will you give? I'll give you cars and a townhouse in Turtle Bay and a fur and a diamond ring. And we'll be married in Spain on my yacht today and we'll honeymoon in Beijing. And you'll meet stars at the parties I throw at my villas in Nice and Paris in June. And I thought, okay. And I took a breath and I got my yacht. And the years went by, and it never changed, and it never grew, and I never dreamed. And I woke one day, and I looked around, and I thought, oh my God, I'll never have the moon.
Hi, my name is Jane Levy, and I grew up doing theater at the Playhouse in San Anselmo. I did The Unsinkable Molly Brown there. We performed Oklahoma there, and also Annie Get Your Gun. I did ballet recitals there, and I have such fond memories. It was such a formidable time for me as a young person and a young artist, and I am so grateful to have had arts when I was a kid.
I was alone so long, I didn't even know that I was lonely. Out in the cold so long, I didn't even know that I was cold. I turned my collar to the wind. This is how it's always been. All I've ever known is how to hold my own. How to hold my own, but now I want to hold you too. take me in your arms, and suddenly there's sunlight all around me. Everything bright and warm and shining like it never did before. And for a moment I forget just how dark and cold it gets. All I've ever known is how to hold my own. All I've ever known is how to hold my own. But now I want to hold you, now I want to hold you close. I don't want to ever have to let you go. Now I want to hold you tight. I don't want to go back to that lonely life.
I don't know how or why, who I am that I should get to hold you. But when I saw you all alone across the sky, it's like I'd known you all along. I knew you before we met, and I don't even know you yet. All I know is you're someone I have always known. All I know is you're someone I have always known. And I don't even know you now. I wanna hold you close. I don't wanna ever have to let you go.
Suddenly the sunlight, bright and warm.
Suddenly I'm holding the world in my arms.
Thanks so much for joining us tonight for Friends of the Playhouse Sing for Support. My name is Marty Edelson, and I have had the pleasure and honor of serving on the board of the Playhouse in San Anselmo for over 20 years. We're all in this together, so please help us support our local treasure, the Playhouse. No matter how big or how small, we so appreciate all you do to help us continue our mission as a low-cost rental venue, and also help us keep the arts alive in our community. To donate, please go to playhousesananselmo.org. Thank you, and have a good evening.
Could be, who knows? There's something due any day. I will know right away, soon as it shows. It could come cannonballing down through the sky, gleaming its eye, bright as a rose. Who knows? It's only just out of reach, down the block, on a beach, under a tree. I got a feeling there's a miracle due, gotta come true, coming to me. Could it be? Yes, it could. Something's coming, something good. If I can wait, something's coming. I don't know what it is, but it is.